1.75 billion young people in Asia Pacific. Youth for Christ is asking for God to multiply His followers who will live the gospel among these young people and introduce them to God's story. EMBARK is a way to enter God's story in Asia Pacific. We're looking for young leaders, 18 through 29 years of age, to come and serve with us in Asia Pacific for 10 months. EMBARK exists to engage, equip, and empower young leaders to participate in God's work of redeeming young people around the world. We look to answer Jesus' invitation in Matthew 4:19, where He says, "Come, follow me, and I will show you how to fish for people."
Engage.
Join God's redemptive story in the world and the part you are meant to play.
EMBARK is focused on inviting young leaders to come to Jesus. We believe the first step toward a lost world is toward Jesus. Everything we do in EMBARK starts by getting closer to Jesus. Our evangelism training starts with your own relationship with Christ. The CoachNet training starts with Jesus. During your certification in TESOL, we'll be walking toward Jesus. Every risk you take will grow your faith in Jesus. As we live together in community, we'll be spending time with Jesus as individuals and as a group, practicing spiritual disciplines so that after EMBARK, everything you do in life will answer Jesus' call to come to Him. There will be no doubt that your most important relationship is with Christ.
Equip. Receive training in community to live gospel among young people.
The first 3 months of EMBARK is spent living together at the EMBARK House, training for your field placement. This training is designed to answer Jesus' invitation to follow Him. You will learn to follow His example in discipleship, evangelism, leadership, teaching, communication, missions, and pioneering. As part of the EMBARK training, you will receive your certification in TESOL and in CoachNet. During your 6 months of service with a Youth for Christ national team, you will continue your training through national language study and by taking 2 Bible courses for which you can receive university credit. All the training is interactive, practical, and will have immediate application in your field placement. You will be mentored and coached throughout your EMBARK experience.
Empower.
Be released as confident kingdom workers to pioneer youth work all over the world.
Jesus has invited you to leave your nets and come fish for people. Whatever you are doing now, whether school or work or waiting, Jesus wants to involve you in His work of redeeming young people. You will have the opportunity to serve with a Youth for Christ national team for 6 months. You will help pioneer ministry through English classes, music, sports, school clubs, cafes, and more. The vision will be for you to build relationships with young people who have been outside the reach of God's people.
EMBARK.
Partner with Youth for Christ to impact the world with God's redemptive story.
EMBARK Asia Pacific is a 10-month experience starting in either August or February. EMBARK has a 3-6-1 time frame. 3. You will spend 3 months in Chiang Mai, Thailand, being prepared for your field placement in the context of community, surrounded by a team of experienced cross-cultural youth workers. 6. You will be sent to join a Youth for Christ national team in a nation where new Youth for Christ work is being pioneered. 1. After your field placement, you return to Chiang Mai for 1 month to debrief, reflect, and plan for how God wants to use your EMBARK experience in the next season of your life. To embark means to set out on a venture or begin a course of action. Come, follow Jesus, and join the team involved in God's story of redeeming 1.75 billion young people in Asia Pacific. Are you ready to embark?